we'll call on Rotarian Chantel to introduce our speaker.
Okay. All right, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Hi. So our speaker today is Mrs. Nadia Bain. Nadia Bain is a talent acquisition specialist, advisor, speaker, and blogger. She is currently the human resources partner at Service Culture Firm. Service Culture Firm is a management consultancy firm established in 2017. They offer human resources services, sales recovery training, and customer service training, social media management, as well as the ever popular reimagined resume. Nadia has a diverse background in finance, production, retail, law, human resources, and hospitality. This exposure has aided in the development of her unique skill sets, particularly her knack for communication, organization, and talent management. She's also a former member of the Rotaract Club of Nassau Sunset and jumps at any opportunity to give back to her community in the form of service or no-cost consultation. Her husband and business partner is Rodney Bain Jr., and the couple is blessed with two beautiful children, Raina and Rossi. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Nadia Bain.
Thank you. So, hello everyone. Want to thank you so much for your invite. And I'm excited to share this information on attraction and retention with your club. Can you all hear me?
Yes, yes, no problem.
Okay. So, as my bio said, I'm the human resources partner at Service Culture Firm, which is a small consultation agency that provides what we call management solutions. One of the areas that our clients seek to address is talent sourcing. And of course, they aim to hire the best and brightest. Now, no one wants to go through the effort of finding the most suitable candidate and then lose them a short while later. Therefore, retention is just as important as talent attraction. So we'll touch on a few of these aspects in the presentation and understand why each component is essential. So the first question you may ask is, why is membership important? So why do we allocate a month to this? Why do we have a chairperson dedicated specifically to this effort? I assure you that it's not just to mark your attendance and tell you how many makeup meetings you need. Membership keeps your organization going strong. A healthy membership program allows you to maintain or grow your membership numbers based on the needs of your club. In the Rotaract Club of Nassau Sunset, for example, there were members like myself that would eventually age out of the program. Therefore, it was important to identify a steady stream of prospective members within the 18 to 30-year-old range, preferably a bit younger than 30, to sustain our numbers as people hopefully transitioned on to Rotary. Rotary clubs, however, do not have the age ceiling issue, as members can stay on until they transition from here to glory. Membership also allows for growth opportunities and succession planning. So it's important to understand that a wide and diverse membership helps you to match the right people with the right divisions. So for example, a new member with competencies in communication and human relations is a great connector, and they should be encouraged to grow in the membership committee. So membership promotes innovation and adaptability as well. As with any organization, it's easier to promote from within, as there's a familiar talent pool you've trained in-house, and they have fully subscribed to your company's mission and vision. However, external candidates bring fresh ideas, new skill sets, and can promote out-of-the-box thinking. Branding is the best place to start when a company is considering talent acquisition. You must first understand who you are, who you'd like to attract, and then why should they choose you? So let's use the Rotary Club of Nassau as an example, and generously allow me to use the word we. So what are we known for? We are the Rotary Club of Nassau, also known as the City Club, the very first Rotary Club in the Bahamas. We have a legacy of continued excellence. Our signature project focuses on youth development, and we boast a diverse membership across many professions. Sounds great? Does it sound good?
Yes, yes, we got you.
Then, who would we like to attract? Attraction objectives may differ. Are we aiming to grow our membership numbers with people that have similar goals and interests? Is there a skills gap that we'd like to address, such as technology or public speakers? Would we like to bring in young professionals or candidates with leadership experience? Understanding your target audience helps you to know where to focus your efforts. So understanding who we are helps us to understand how we stand out when compared to other clubs. There are many different Rotary clubs in the Bahamas, including 7 in Nassau, 1 in Eleuthera, and 1 in Abaco. Each has their brand that prospective candidates must consider before applying for membership. So what are the benefits of associating with your club in particular? The value proposition must be made clear at the onset so that candidates can make informed decisions. So now we understand why membership is important, our club's brand, our target audience, and how we stand out. So let's look at the basis of attraction. Employee attraction is the identification and recruitment of qualified candidates that meet the organization's needs, i.e., fill an existing or anticipated opening. Attraction is the first stage in the employee life cycle, and it is at this stage that your employer or your club's brand is tested. So based on the needs of the club, we may want to attract a diverse group of individuals whose ages could span different generations. So you may not have realized it, but there are, at the very least, 3 different generations in your club. Listed on screen are the different generations typically found in the workplace and the mode of communication they respond to. So with attraction, a blanket approach isn't best, as you may find yourself wasting efforts. As we all know, these preferences can vary from person to person, but these are the most common findings. Companies start to develop their talent pool by advertising vacancies on their organization's website, utilizing online job boards, advertising on print and social media, and working with community partners such as the Department of Labor. Similarly, this club can interchangeably utilize these measures based on the candidate they would like to attract. So when trying to attract a baby boomer, that is, those persons born from 1945 to 1960, newspaper ads, editorials, and features, they work really well. So do television interviews, commercials, and specials. Examples of this would be guest appearances on shows like Bahamas at Sunrise, featuring your club's last community service event, newspapers, and so on. So with Gen X, those persons born from 1961 to 1980, swap out print media for email blasts, add LinkedIn articles and job postings to Facebook posts, and incorporate online videos embedded in those social media platforms, or YouTube as a way to build brand awareness. Ensure that videos from your events are always featured on your Facebook page. And if you don't already have one, establish a YouTube channel. Gen Y, or the group more commonly known as millennials, born between 1981 and 1995, utilizes most social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Advertising on these platforms generate almost instant engagement. As opposed to boomers, switch out the newspaper articles and features for a well-written blog post with links to your company's website for more information. Gen Z, those persons born between 1996 to 2012, like millennials, are attracted to posts and advertisements on all social media, including TikTok. And similar to the platform, enjoy short content and live videos. So an example of how that can be utilized is to go live at your next social or community event to give prospective members a preview of what it's like to be a member of your club. So the common denominators across all are the use of WhatsApp groups as a quick way to disseminate information, personal referrals or testimonials from members of the club, are ultimately the most effective form of attraction. For example, I would be considered an alumna of Rotary Club of Nassau Sunset. And to this day, I speak highly of my experience as a member and recommend them to all persons that show interest. It is important to consider all generations when attracting new members, as experience paired with innovation, it makes for a well-rounded organization. Employee retention refers to the ability of an organization to retain its employees. It's the fifth stage of the employee life cycle. And here we use feedback from prior stages to strengthen company culture, introduce development opportunities that increase employee motivation, and promote creativity and innovation initiatives that support better employee engagement. So we've spent a lot of time and effort and resources to recruit our new team members. We understand that there are extenuating circumstances or better opportunities that motivate them to leave. But if other factors are negatively affecting the employee experience, it's best to understand and address them as quickly as possible to salvage and improve the relationship. So let's work through this very common scenario that is not unique to Rotary, okay, but can be found in any organization. So we will identify at least 3 factors that led to Ben's departure. So in the photo we have Ben. I feel like that's his name. So let's say that Ben's a new member of the club. He attends meetings and participates in service initiatives. He is expected to bear the brunt of the workload as he's a new member and everyone had to go through it when they joined. He tried to add to the planning discussions, but his ideas aren't well received as he's not considered as seasoned as his colleagues. Some members are friendly and he's tried to form working relationships, but there isn't anyone willing to walk him through the unwritten rules of the club. And you know there are always unwritten rules of the club. Provide further insight or just ask about his club experience. He was engaged for his unique skill set, but has not had an opportunity to fully utilize it, and he doesn't foresee any growth opportunities. After a few months, Ben decided to quietly leave. So quickly in the chat, just let me know 1 thing, 2 things, maybe 3 things that would have led to Ben's departure. Or you can unmute your mic and just shout one out. Anyone? No? No takers? Okay. So ultimately, new employees or members are looking for engagement, mentorship, and growth. An engaged member is one that is fully absorbed by and enthusiastic about their work and takes positive action to further the organization's reputations and interests. So treating new members as equals and forming genuine connections contributes greatly to their engagement and mutually benefits the club in return. So mentorship is equally important and can take place in formal or informal ways. There may be a structured mentorship program in place where new members are assigned to seasoned ones to learn the ropes, as they say. So Rotary International, Rotary Bahamas, and the Rotary Club of Nassau readily provide information to prospective and existing members through their programs and their websites. But there is nothing that can take the place of being taken under wing by a mentor. Lastly, growth opportunities are essential. Everybody's favorite word, essential. Growth in this setting can resemble members realizing their full potential, learning new skills, or reaching new heights. Whatever form growth takes, it is an important component of retention. Paul P. Harris, founder of Rotary International, once said, "The foundation upon which Rotary is built is friendship. On no less firm foundation could it have stood. Ultimately, the relationship that we form and manage through proper attraction and retention membership programs help to sustain the friendship model he spoke of." So as you continue to grow, moving forward, there are 4 things that you should consider. So I'd like for persons to unmute their mics and repeat after me. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is our brand established?
Is our brand established?
Is our target audience identified?
Our target
Audience identified?
Will we diversify our efforts to attract them?
Do we diversify our efforts to attract them?
Will we engage, mentor, and retain them?
Do we engage, mentor, and retain them?
So, to Rotary Club of Nassau.
Rotary Club of Nassau.
To talk more about how Service Culture Firm can assist with talent acquisition or provide further management solutions, please feel free to visit our website, www.serviceculturefirm.com, or connect with us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, or our YouTube channel. So once again, I'd like to thank you for having me here as a guest today.